Hey buddies, welcome to Amass Games. My name is Simon. I'm here with Rob again. We're doing a two-player playthrough. This is the two-player game, 300 Earth and Water. Rob has not played this game before. Rob, I said this is an asymmetric game, a two-player game, whereby you can either be representing yourself as the Spartans, which are these Greek players in red, or the blue players who represent the Persians. You may recall a bit about the history, whereby the Persians are looking to invade, and they're looking to take over Sparta, and they're looking to win the game. Obviously, so it depends if you want to play the attackers or you want to play the defenders. What you'll be doing is you can choose to come across via the land, and you can choose to get a bridge built if you want to. And ultimately, you're trying to control as many of these places as possible, okay? A round will end, and when a round ends, whoever is controlling the most places will determine how many, control they have towards victory. So for example, at the end of a round, just imagine that you have controlled these places. Well, you've got to control victories of 1, 2, 3, plus these home zone ones, which have got these little urn kind of symbols, that represents 2. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, you've got 7 against, let's just say I've just got these ones here. My starting ones are 2 again because of the urns, 2, 4, that's sort of a single 1, so that's 5. So 7 against 5 is 2. And you have 2 in that direction. That is a total of 1 round, for example, and once you've played a maximum of 5 rounds, whoever has this in whichever direction is going to win the game. There's another way of winning the game though as well, and that is if you happen to completely control my 2 places, or if I control your 2 places, you can win the game that way as well. Okay, that is the overview. Okay, so what you can do in your turn is you can move, and I'll explain how movement works. You can choose to obviously move, and you have a ferry. So basically you have a fleet, and it allows you to take people. So you can carry someone on your fleet if you want to, and you can take them over here and stop. And if you want, you can let out an army, and then you can control that one, and then you can move off to another place. That's something you can do. And again, when a round ends, you might want to control more places. If you want though, you can attack me, or I can attack you. So imagine we happen to both be here. Then if I moved in, of course, with my fleet, this doesn't attack you because this is land and this is an army. So this is a fleet. You will roll a die and I will roll a die. So remember, just only this area is video in the video. Is video is shot. So you would roll a die and I will roll a die. And in this case, you would win because you were higher. So just 1 die per army. But if you happen to have 2, I'll roll 2. In this case, I'll take the highest of the 2. Now, you being Persians, you have a weaker army than I do. I've got stronger foot soldiers, so my dice hit on a 6 or a 5, whatever it might be. Your highest ever value will be a 4, okay? And that's because you've had to track all this way. Whatever you roll, it's only going to be worth a 4. So if you roll a 6, it's only a 4. If you roll a 3, it's just a 3. But in your own land, or Asia, you'll be able to hit on a 5, okay? You'll never hit on a 6, but hit on a 5. So if you roll a 6, it's worth a 5. So what else do you have? Well, you'll have money to spend. Each round, you'll have a total of 12 talents, they're called. It's called 12 money. And if you want to play as the red player, you have a total of 6 money to spend. And what can you spend it on? Well, if you want to start as blue, again, as those Persians, you can choose to buy things. You can buy cards, such as these, which I'll show you how they work in a second. So for 12, you can spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could also choose to get an army, so you could choose to just get loads of armies out. They've got to be at a place where we already are. So maybe you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. That's all of your 12 spent. But instead you could bring out fleets as well. They're going to cost you 2, so it allows you to move around. As the red player, what can you spend them on? Well, cards are 1, just like for blue. Armies, again, as unlimited, they're going to cost you 1, and the fleets are going to cost you 1 as well, but I can only ever have 2. Okay, so throughout the game, you can only ever purchase in the preparation phase 2 more things. So that's how that works. Let's talk about these cards very briefly. These cards have different effects depending if you're playing obviously the red player or the blue player, and you might want to play them, which allows you to use the effect, or you can just discard the card, and that allows you to move one thing. Okay, that's all it is. Just play a card, you don't use the ability, and it just allows you to move. Of course, you will need to get this bridge. Building the bridge. So building the bridge, of course, means you don't have to use a ferry, use a fleet. But if ever I control this city, that bridge is destroyed, and you'll have to build it again. So that's that to be aware of. There's a special card in here which instantly ends the round. And that card, let me show you what that looks like. It is near the bottom. It's here, the sudden death of the Great King. If you draw this card, it's written here, when preparing an expedition, it is abandoned. Neither side scores points. Discard all the cards and shuffle the deck, and then discards, draw a new pile. This event can only occur twice in the game. Basically, it instantly stops the round, and then we go to scoring. So we see who's controlling the most. So it really depends what's going on. So just to recap, you're looking to control more places than I am, or completely control my cities, okay? Based on that, again, any preference? Maybe do you want to be the attacker and try to build a bridge? Maybe you don't have to build a bridge. Gives a bit more flexibility, a bit more money. Or would you rather play as the defensive team? Any preference?
I don't mind really.
Okay, so well, you'd start if you're starting as the blue team. Again, you want to get out of here because you're attacking only on a 4 over here, and I'm controlling more places currently. So you start off kind of weaker, is one way of putting it, but you do get stronger.
See my coffee.
Okay, so I'm just going to start setting things up. So you have 12 money to spend, and yes, just remind you about that Persian sudden death. The Persian player discards all the cards in their hand and the cards in the draw pile, and they're shuffled into the discard to make it a draw pile. You may not raise an army or anything else, so that's something to be aware of. So, yes, you have 12 money to spend. So do you want to spend it on bringing out, obviously, more armies, more fleets? Maybe you want to bring out some cards. Of course, cards allow you to move. So, any preference?
Not really.
Okay, so you have 12 to spend. Again, you're looking to control more. So if you only have, say, 2, just imagine you have this bridge here, then, well, you're only going to control 1 more. So maybe you want to get more armies. That's one option to consider. Again, as I said, movement, you'll need cards to move. So you either move it or you can use the ability. So the minute, if the round ends, I'm currently controlling more, so you have more things to be considering. Of course, you could move across here to control this place as well.
Be the red, the green, I mean blue.
Pardon?
The blue.
So if you're playing blue, then yes, you have 12 to spend. So right now you're in the preparation phase. You're looking to maybe build a bridge. So you have 12 to spend, that'll cost you 6, that'll cost you 2, that'll cost you 1. That's the costs down here. And again, cards, you have a maximum of 6, and you can draw up to 6 cards. So if you're trying to control more places, of course, this allows you to move to control.
Okay. That's fine. So I roll the dice then.
Before you can roll the dice, to roll the dice, you need to, of course, be able to attack me. So to attack me, you need to come to me, and to come to me, you'll need to get some cards. So in the preparation phase, for setting up. So if you want to attack me, you'll need to spend your 12, up to 12. So what do you fancy spending? Do you want to buy some cards?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a maximum of 6. I normally go for 6. So 6 is what you want to go for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, those are your 6 cards.
I can read them, do
I? You can have a look at them, but before you do that, maybe you want to consider other things that you want to be bringing out as well.
I'd like to make a bridge.
Okay, and that's your total of your 12 spent. Now look at your cards. Have you drawn the sudden death of the Great King?
Yeah.
So there's 6 out of 16 cards been used.
It doesn't appear so.
No? Okay. So now it's my turn. So I have 6 to spend. So I'm going to start bringing out maybe 3 armies and 3 cards. I'll bring them out here, and I'll bring 3 cards. Okay. Right, that's the phase finished, and now it's your turn to go first. So now you can choose to move an army. Again, you can spend 1 action. You can, if you pass, then it's my turn to go. But if you want, you can play something on one of your cards. So you're reading the blue section to see if it's relevant to you. And it should make quite a lot of sense. If you want to, you can always ask me and I might be able to help. Otherwise, you might want to just play the card, not use the ability, and just move somewhere.
Are you the Greek army?
I'm playing as the Spartans, the Greeks. I've never won this game.
So I can put one of these somewhere.
No, so that was part of the preparation was to spend. So that was, you can't do that until round 2 now, which is when you're able to spend some of your money. So right now you're in your movement phase. So you're looking to move or play a card.
Play a card.
Okay, so what card are you playing? So you're in the blue area, or do you want? So what does it say if you want to play one?
Choose one city that's not controlled by either
Yeah.
side. Place a Persian army there from the reserve.
Okay, so you're taking one from over here. You can place it here, 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 or here.
Let's see now.
Okay, now it's my turn. I'm just going to quickly read through it. Okay. Right. Okay, this is interesting. I'll try this out. Okay, I'll do it. Syracuse responds favourably to Greece's request for aid. Place all Greek fleets from your reserve in one or more ports or cities under Greek control. So I'm going to place all of my fleets out here. I'm just going to place them out here for now. Okay, and it's your turn.
Play a card.
Okay.
I have to take one of your cards.
Okay, pick a card at random. Okay, let me read through them. Okay, yeah. Which one do you want to take?
I'm going to have that one.
Okay.
Mind.
So you spend a card to gain a card. Now it's my turn. I'm going to play a card. Discard all the cards in your hand, including this card, and then redraw the same number of cards. I could play that, or I might just move. So you're controlling 3. I'm just going to discard the card to bring out this army, and I'm bringing this army to here. Okay. All right. Now it's your turn.
I'll use another card.
Okay.
And place one of these things there.
Okay. So choose one city that is not controlled by either place one Persian. Oh, okay. So you're going to take one of them and place it here, 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 or here. All right. Now I have to pass because I can't anything else to play. So now it's back to you again. You can play if you want to, or you can keep back some of your cards if you want to as well for the next round. But yeah, if you want to keep any of the cards, you'll only have 10s for the next round.
I don't want to use a card.
Okay, so you can choose to spend a card to move one of your armies around.
I'll do that.
Okay, so which one do you want to move where? You can move this in to attack. Again, you're only hitting a 4, I'd hit on a 6, and I'd be rolling, well, 3 dice because I've got 3 of them. Or you could choose, unless you have a card that might help you, but also you can move this person here. You could use your fleet to bring these people across. There's an option there as well.
Use a card.
Okay, you're using a card, okay. So what's yours saying there?
Select Ephesus or Abydos and
Okay, so select it, all that one, remove all Greek armies there, return, oh right, so that you wouldn't be able to play it because I don't have any Greek armies there to do that. But you could spend it as a movement card.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so you can move one of these, not these, this is in your reserve. So you can move this one or these ones.
Oh,
yeah, that makes sense. So it can't move there because it can only move one position. Oh no, sorry, it can move as far as the thing, so I think that is fine. It just can't go further than that. So yeah, that's fine. Again, it's back to your turn because I can't move. Oh no, so you can move it along as far as here because then it can only move as far as an existing space. You cannot leave an army on the way or pick it up. When armies enter a city occupied another thing, you then must stop. You move armies anywhere along the road during a movement, but you must respect the following. They move together. You can't leave an army on the way. No, I think that is fine. Technically, I think it even reached here. Your armies may stop or pass cities occupied by your own armies. Yeah, okay. Okay, and now it's your turn again if you wish to.
I don't want to use a card.
Okay, so you don't want to, so now you can move.
One of this, like one of these.
Okay, so that's spending another card. And now you've got one card left, you can keep it, or you could choose to spend it just to send something in to fight if you wish to.
To fight.
Okay, so where are you going to fight?
This one.
Okay, so you are rolling one die because you have one. So you roll first, and if you want to, just try and roll it. Yeah. Okay, you roll a 2, and I rolled a 6, which beats it. So you lose that, and that obviously stays. Oh no, it's gone. Otherwise, any more would have bounced back. Okay, so now we've both passed because we both can't do anything else. So now we look at the difference. So I control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there you go. You're winning that first round by 1. You take these cards. So already a fifth of the way through the game, maybe more. And now we're going to go into round 2. As you can see, it's quite quick. But yeah, if you draw that that bad card, that's of course is where you might have that factor. Okay, so what are you going to spend your 12 money on? Do you want to spend it on armies? Do you want to spend it on cards? Do you want to spend it on fleets? So the fleet's going to cost you 2.
A fleet.
Okay, so where do you want the fleet going? Here, or is it? Can only go where your armies already are. So
go there.
That hasn't got a port, so it can only go where there are ports. Where you have
there then.
Because that's 2. You've got 10 left to spend.
Another one.
Yeah, that's 4. That's the maximum you can have out. You only have in the production phase. Yep. Preparations. That's 4 spent. You have 8 left to spend.
So where do I get?
So you can get more of these for 1, or you can get more cards for 1. Maximum of 6.
These.
Okay, so that's 5 spent. Yep. So you got 7 left. Okay, 6 left. 5. 4. Oh, they can't go there because you're not there yet.
No.
So I think you've got 4 left, but you obviously haven't spent bought any cards. So cards won't allow you to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. So what did you buy? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. No, sorry, 2, 4, 5, 6. You spent 8. So you've got 4 left.
So I've got 1 here.
Okay, so that's 9.
And then another one here.
10. And then remember, they won't be able to move, but you are controlling more than I am at the minute anyway.
No, that's often.
Okay, so you want 2 cards?
Yeah.
Okay, are they any of them saying sudden death of the king?
No.
Few. Okay, now I've got 6 to spend. I've got quite a few armies out, so I'm just going to take 3, 4, 5, and I'll chuck out 1 there, I think. Okay, and then you're starting.
I think I'll use a card.
Okay. So what does that do? Choose one city that is not controlled. Okay. I'm going to. Oh, here we go. I can cancel it if I want to, and then make a land movement. So choose one city. I'm going to place this then because it just cancels it out. So I'm going to place this immediately. So I place this to cancel that, and allows me to have a land movement. So what that does is it cancels out your card. And I think that means I might have a turn now. So I might move this here. Okay, your turn. Oh, I didn't spend a card. There we go, I'll just lose that card.
Use the card.
Okay, so making a land movement. The land movement occurs, that 4 or 5 Persian dice value does not apply during that battle, or result of 5 or 6. Okay, wow. So you're moving a land movement, so where are you going to move?
Oh, there.
So you have to stop as soon as you hit something, unless you're coming in from the sea.
I'm going from the sea then.
Okay, so which one are you going to bring?
I'll move all of them.
Yeah, so they go with one fleet, so they come across, and now that triggers a battle. So you're rolling 2, and I'm rolling 2, so you're going to roll those 2 first. I'm just reading this card. Okay, so I am going to choose to just roll 2 dice. Yeah, fine. Play this card. I'm reading that card. I might play it just in case. Play this card in the first round. Oh no, do you know what? I'm just going to take you on with 2. Please be good. Oh dear. So we both lost 1 each because we are equal. Okay, and now we go again if you want to. So you can either retreat or you can obviously keep on fighting. We're only doing 1 die each now. So make a land movement. If the land battle occurs, so I think that land battle continues. So I'm guessing you'd still have your ability. Yes, several rounds. So you're going to keep on doing it. Play this card in the first round of a land battle. Okay, yes, you get to roll again if you want to, or you can retreat.
Roll again.
Okay, so you're rolling 1 die, just 1. So you roll a 2, and I roll a 4. So that means you've lost that. And now that has to come back. I know it can stay there. It's just it might have to retreat, but you're obviously not doing anything unless you're looking to fight here. So it's up to you if you now want to be fighting with obviously this. Yeah, okay. So you must decide to retreat. So armies can do that. So again, now we're fighting with this. So this was a land movement. So actually, was that land movement? No, that was maybe a prior card because I thought you came across. Never mind. You need to fight now. So we need to roll again. So I think you're just using a value 4 or 5, 4 is needed. So you're fighting this against this with 1 die.
So I roll this dice.
Yep. 6. Well, it only worth 4, but you did manage to get me. So now you can keep on going against this one. So you can roll again. Well, actually, technically, I should be using all 3. So just roll the other 2. Yeah, would have still got me. Okay, so now you're rolling 1 more against my 2. So you want to roll that one. You've got a 1 against. Good, phew. Okay, so that goes away. And now it's my turn. So where am I looking weak and whatever? I might select choose a major Persian city and remove 1 Persian army from it and place it in the Persian reserve pool. So I'm just going to take this and place it there. Okay, and your turn.
I roll 1 dice. Or...
Oh, you're out of cards,
yeah.
so you can't do anything else. I'm going to I'll bring this across to here, which means this attacks. So I'm rolling 2. I've got a 5, and you get to roll, and you hit on a 5. So actually, I should roll 2. There we go. So you're rolling just this one for this. Oh, and you actually equaled. So we both had a 5 each. We both lost something. Okay, and now and that would have been playing a card. So that would have been me playing a card. I've got 1 card left, but I don't know what to do because of obviously what's happening here. I'm tempted to come in and attack you over here, but I'm thinking I might hold back a card. I don't know. I select 1 Greek army and move it. If a land battle occurs, roll 2 dice and choose the revolt. Okay, so I'll try this out then. Select 1 Greek army and move it. If a land battle occurs, roll 2 dice. Okay, and choose the result you prefer. Okay, so you are now doing 2 against 2. So I roll a 6, and now I automatically win because you can only go up to 5, but roll them anyway. Okay, so that comes off. And then we go again, 1 against 1. So I roll a 1, your turn to roll.
What, both of them?
Just 1, because it's 1 per 1. Yep, and then that's disappeared. Okay. So now we look up. So you've controlling, that's worth 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's a difference of 3, which goes to there. Then we move into round 3. So now we're doing the same thing again, 12 cards. So what do you want to spend your 12 money on? Again, you've got loads of armies out now, but...
So what do I roll one of the dice or?
It depends what you want to be doing. So you've got 12 to spend. You could look to get out some more armies. You look to get more things.
Armies then.
Okay, so start bringing them out.
How many?
As many as you like. It's unlimited.
Bring them all then.
No, you've got to bring it to where you already are.
All of them here.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, you'll need cards to move them. 4.
Yeah, I'll do then.
4, and then you can only have a maximum of 6 cards.
Yeah, that's fine.
6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you've still got 2 to spend. So, yeah.
What do I have to do?
So you have 2 more to spend. So do you want to spend on armies or fleets? I wouldn't say look at your cards until you've picked your stuff first.
I'll do one of them here.
Okay, and then 1 more.
Yeah.
Okay, so maximum 3 dice per thing. Okay, my turn. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and I'll bring out some 3 as well. And then we do, let's stick 3 here. Okay, and you begin.
Okay. I'll make another one.
Okay, oh no, so now you're doing movement. So yeah, you can't buy again. Oh, did you have the sudden death card?
I do, yeah.
Oh right, okay, so we should have stopped that. So I shouldn't have been able to bring that out. So sudden death occurs, we instantly score up again. It was 8 to 5 if you remember. So there's a difference of 3. And then we move into round 4, so need the cards back. So as you can see, a very quick round. But you've got more than obviously I had. And we basically had a sudden death, so unfortunately they've died once. Sorry, it goes over there. Okay, and now into round 4. So I'm guessing you want the same kind of things happening again. You want to, yeah, what do you want to spend your 12 on?
One of these things.
Okay, so more there, so that's 1. And then you still got 11 to spend.
Yeah, 1 goes there.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well, you still got 10 more to spend. 3, 4. What's that? 4, 8. And then you've got 4 to spend. You've got cards, you have fleets.
Card.
Okay, just 1 or?
4.
4, okay. Do you have sudden death?
Yeah.
Okay, so we had another sudden death. So obviously we know what the thing was. It was 8 to 4, so that just stops there. We now go to the final round. So we can't have sudden death again. But now we have to do the whole thing again. So now it's your turn to start. So what do you want to spend your money on?
How much money have I got?
So you've now obviously got 12 to spend, and you've only got this left in cards.
Some cards then.
So maximum of 6. How many do you want?
6.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think that's 6. Do you want to double check? 1, 2.
Yep.
Okay, and then how much do you want to spend here?
1.
Well, you got 6 to spend, so.
But there's another sudden death for the king.
Okay, that's fine. You can't. A third time that it can't occur.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, if I were you, I'd just spend these or maybe this one. But where do you want to put them? Your navies.
These can all go here.
Okay, and now it's my turn. I think I'll draw 3. 1, 2, 3, and place out these 3. I think I'll place them here. Okay, and you begin.
Use it on the. Move on to the things.
Okay, what are you doing? Placing or using the ability or to move? Are you doing the land movement or are you using it?
Land movement.
Okay, so you're doing this. Make it this one.
Mm.
So you're playing the Great King. Make a land movement. If a battle occurs and your opponent is annihilated or retreats, score 1 point immediately. Conversely, your opponent scores 1 point if you do not control the city at the end of your battle. So where do you want to attack?
These ones.
Okay, so how many do you want to move in? You can move
all of them.
Okay, so you can only ever move hit with a battle of 3 in total. You want to do all of them? You don't leave anything behind, or?
No, I think that should be alright. Oh, I'll leave one behind.
Okay. Okay, and alright, and now you're fighting. So you're going to roll 3, I'm going to roll 1. So you're going to roll your 3, like signal here or something. And then those other 2. Well, 4's the maximum you can do anyway. I did a 2, see I've lost it. So now, yeah, you've controlled it, and you're going to score 1 point. Now it's my turn. I could move over there. Yeah, that looks very strong. That's the trouble with all that. I don't like the look of that now. What's happened to all my armies? I'm sure I had more of there, didn't I? Okay, I'm going to just... I'm just going to move these 2, this 1. It's tricky actually based on what's happening. I'm going to move these 2 over here, I think. I don't know, this is crazy. Fine, okay, and I'll spend a card. No, do you know what? I might do this. Remove 1 Persian thing from the map. There we go. So you're doing that. You're doing a card action. Choose 1 city that is not controlled by either side and place 1 oh my goodness, okay. Oh my goodness, right. Yes, I need to come in and attack that. Oh, is it 1 army though? 1 army. Okay, so it'll be this one. Yeah, I should have put these away yet. Right, that is strong, I don't like that. So I need to come in and attack that. Right, so I'm going to bring this in to attack. Yes. Okay, so I'll play this to attack. So we're doing 1 against 1. I've rolled a 5, which you can't beat, so you've lost that. Okay, and it's your turn.
I have to have one of your cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's spent. So you get that card, that's spent, and now it's your turn.
Each player rolls 1 dice.
Okay, and what happens? Roll 1 die. If yours is higher, you break the Athens-Sparta alliance. The Greek player shows their hand and discards. Okay, fine. So this doesn't matter because I haven't got any cards. So yeah, so you can roll it, but it wouldn't do anything. So now it's your turn again. It's possible you could win.
This one, and then I can get rid of all the cards.
Discard as many cards as you wish, including this card, and draw the same number of cards. To sudden the king in question dies, operation phase ends immediately. Wow, okay, you're going to do that? So you're discarding a card. What, you're going to draw... So you're only drawing 1 card, or not drawing those 2? Yeah? So you're taking 1 card. Okay, and now you've got... Yeah. Your turn left.
I have to do this one.
Okay, which one?
go, or did you have to go to...
Select, yeah, those places. Return all Greek armies there. Well, I haven't got any. Oh, I do. Greek armies to the reserve pool. Wow, okay. Okay, so yeah, you've done that. And that's your turn again. Oh, you do have Sun Death the King.
I'm not able to use it again.
Well, it does say if it does occur as drawn, the king in question dies, but I am just going to check pacification because that isn't good, I would have said, because we've already done the things, but let's just check if that does mean anything. What card number is it? Card number 16. Frequent, okay. Frequent balance, okay. Well, I'm not sure because it seems like it does occur. The king in question dies and operation thing goes immediately. Okay, so if that does occur, even though it's already happened twice, and it doesn't mention it in the rules, then of course that would trigger the end. Otherwise, what else would you do to have interest? Oh, here we go. There is no scoring for this round. However, due to okay. Yes, so that does end the game. Okay, so now we check. So you're controlling 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm controlling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I happen to win because I'm further this way. You could have played 2 cards, one to come over here to attack me over via the sea using 3. And then you could have spent your other action to come over here and attack me for 3 as well. Out of interest, that's the only way you would have been able to win because I was trying to control over your 2 things. If you want to, should we just roll the dice and see what you have managed? So if you're rolling 3 here, and I need, so I would have hit with a 5, actually would have done you once, because, yeah, that still would have done it. So then you'd have rolled 2 over here. So I'd have hit with a 4. You need to roll those, just out of interest. And then that would be a tie, so you would have still controlled it. And then over here, so you're rolling 3, and I'm rolling 1. So let's see if I can have managed it at 4. Let's see what you can roll. Tied, so yeah, you would have controlled that as well. So that you would have actually won it then. So it was possible for you to have won it. So I think probably you would have won it if you went for that. But yeah, that's the game. Of course, please like, subscribe, share, and check out the comments. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as well. And support via Patreon and following over 2,200 photographs via the description on Instagram. And that's via the description in YouTube. So thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts. All the best. Bye for now.